Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal's Lightwork. Hi everyone. So it's going to be a morning reading that I'm doing for all of you. Let's see what energies are coming out. So I've definitely feel this beautiful energy coming in, right? I don't know if I was sent some very beautiful healing, because it was like all of a sudden it just like hit me. Like I had a really hard day yesterday. And like I couldn't get out of bed like all day. I was very, very low energy and frequency, and I feel a major change today. So if anybody's been sending me some beautiful healing, I definitely felt. Thank you so much. Right. So Wheel of Fortune is here. I really feel that things are coming around. Things are they're being they're flipping around. It's beautiful too, because for some of you, I'm hearing like the storm is over. Maybe some of you finally were able to release some things. Wow, magician energy here. I've been seeing in the collective, people have been talking about spell work is a lot of spell work is done. A lot of illusions and things are fading here. The Six of Wands is showing me that's confirmation that like that's a victory, that you're rising above that. Some people could be helping too. A lot of you are aligning with your soul family, soul friends. Look, the World card is showing in 10 of Cups. That's why I'm getting like these hard cycles are closing out and you guys are coming together. Like I said, with your soul family, soul friends, like a lot of these entities I feel are starting to kind of like fade, lose their power, because as we unite and come together, we raise the vibration. It's kind of like they're showing me the vision of like that match. Have you ever seen where the whole bunch of matches are aligned and it's like they're all lit and they go in a row, right? And like if one of the matches is moved, like it stops, like ending, like, and it's reference to like ending trauma. Like one person can literally stop a whole bunch of like trauma from spreading. But the way that they were showing it to me was like, uniting and coming together, like how fast, like positivity can spread. It's like that's what's wrong with the world, is it's been running off of low vibrational frequency, and that is what everybody thrives off of, so it's kind of like drama and that low vibrational stuff. It's like that's where everybody's been stuck, and we're meant to come together. And I'm doing a reading. Okay, you can have this. We're meant to come together and spend our lives together, communicate with one another, be a part of each other, and all of that. But it's like everybody just got so caught up in the matrix and the 3D and that low vibrational energy. Confirmation from source here that's kind of what's been spreading. And it's like a lot of people now, like they don't even realize it. Like me trying to train my children to not be gossipers, letting them know how they're letting they're giving their energy away, they're lowering their integrity, they're bringing this stuff to them. I'm like, I know it's hard, because it's like you want things to talk about, you want to share with me what you're experiencing, and you go out into the world. And that's why I keep pulling my children out of school, and we keep going back and forth with the homeschool and the school and putting them in school, because I want them to have the friendship and the connections, but the public school system is just so toxic and everything. And it's like it's teaching them, it's shaping them to run off this low vibrational frequency. It's so challenging. So I get it. But anyway, I don't know why I'm starting. Collectively in the age of Aquarius, that's what we're changing, right? So what I'm getting at is like a lot of us are uniting, coming together, giving each other beautiful energy. We're raising the frequency. We're allowing others to reach consciousness. And that's what us warriors are here doing. That's why the chosen are being called to stand up, stand out, because we're kind of the ones that are able to fight this, to make the playing field, even reachable. Because it's like there's been so many people that have been trapped and stuck in the darkness, right? So while I was talking, all these fell out, so we'll just take a look here. But I'm kind of going off about this, so I'm just curious. Yeah, new beginnings here with the Fool card energy. Somebody's just definitely mastering their skills, their power. You know, the Fool to me represents like ascension spiritually, elevating, coming up. Star represent, you know, that healing, wish fulfillment. See, somebody's put in a lot of work. See, with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands, to me, there's been these energies. This is like spiritual warfare to me with the Five of Wands too. And I know the Five of Swords is more, you know, the battle, but for me, the Five of Wands, to me, this is like stuff that you don't see. This is like that, it's that competitiveness, but what you don't realize is a lot of that competitiveness and like the ego and all of that, it's ran off of those insecurities. You really, that like the enemy had attacked you on maybe from a very young age. So like a lot of people would perceive the Five of Wands as like the same individual. It can be, that's why it can be like you can see the same image, same person in some of the Five of Wands, because it's like that battling, you know, of yourself. Like a lot of what people hear, the doubts that they hear and stuff, like it's not even them. It's not even like your own thoughts. It's the programming that you have from when you're younger, right? That if maybe you had a sibling that bullied you, or a parent where they were like, you know, that dream's unattainable, you're not good enough, like you're not doing good in school. That's what's wrong with our school system, right? Is not everybody learns the same way. Not everybody fits into that box. And then they test you, you know, and as me, I always got anxiety, you know, with tests and everything. And I learned differently and stuff, so I failed all the tests, but I knew I was far smarter than some of the teachers that were there. But I'm like, you're just not teaching, you're not right. I remember sitting there like, no, what you're saying is wrong. But you know, so anyway, what I'm getting at is that it's like a lot of the, to me, it's still like some of the spiritual warfare, but it could be like instilled upon you. It's you having to overcome, you know, the stuff that's been done for you. So it's like covert, you know, and I'm getting this energy is like some of you, like this is like your family. It's like they don't even realize it. Okay, I guess let's say like Five of Swords to me is more like people know what they're doing. Five of Wands is like what they don't know. So it's on a subconscious level. You know, it's like the enemy knows how to get at you through your children, through your family, through your close circle of friends. And it's like sometimes they don't realize that they're being used by the devil. For instance, anybody that's envious, they don't realize that they're embodying that devil, dark energy spirit, because you're not supposed to have envy, right? So the fact that you do have envy because of our world and making it so unfair, you know, that, you know, it, you see what I mean? It's like silent warfare. It's like the enemy's getting to people, but you shouldn't be, but you're not really, you're not seeing that it's really the enemy that's making them act out or have those energies. So you see what I mean? Like, it's kind of like if you knew that it really wasn't the person, but it was just because they were in a low vibrational energy and the devil kind of took over their mind, you'd have compassion for them, right? And not full-blown into battle. So that's what I mean. I don't know why I felt to explain all of that, right? But I did. So, I really feel that that's very big of what's going on here. The Lovers is here. That's why I'm getting, these are connections. These are family members. For some of you, could literally be having a lover that is secretly in competition with you because of a wounding that they have, especially if you're dealing with the masculine, or it could be a feminine too. I just don't know the word for the feminine, but the masculine's like demasculated. If you've had, you know, like say a mother was very broken down as a child, right? She can come off as demasculate. Maybe it's for both. Demasculating like her children, kind of taking their power away because she wasn't ran right. So then that kind of makes like say for instance, the mother's always like, you're not doing it good enough. No, you need to do it this way. You need to do it this way. Because in their mind, they're like, well, I'm going to teach them the right way to do things and all of this. But the way that you come off, especially if you have a mother that doesn't have a father and it doesn't have like, is like a single mom, right? And I know that I've had to struggle a lot with getting out of my masculine energy being a single mom. You know, you have to take on both roles, right? So, like I'm saying, is it could come off as like children develop these wounds as thinking like, wow, I'm not good enough. I don't do anything right. I'm always messing up. And especially me, I have a high level of perfectionism. and so like I like things a certain way. So I've been struggling with, no, it's not perfection. Like, these are children, but I didn't realize the wounding that I had. So it was coming off that way. Right. So anyway, what I'm getting at is that so people can very much develop these woundings, and it can stem into adult life. And then I'm getting this energy of like a masculine that just has these programmings like, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. So it kind of turned them into like a covert narcissist. Like, they don't even realize that this is narcissism that they're doing, that it's power and control that they're after, because it's like they didn't feel as though they were good enough. And it's like, for some of them, it's like in their mind, it's like they're not even intentionally doing it to this lover, but it's like the mind is so, like, they're so competitive and stuff, because that's just how they are. It's like, it's a wounding, right? They have to let go of that. It's like somebody that didn't grow up having a peaceful home environment. It's like somebody that just doesn't know how to be at peace, right? So I'm getting like mental illness. I see with this card as well. Five of Wands to me represents like the mental illness, because the mind being split in many different ways, right? And just somebody that just can't calm down. So I'm getting like PTSD. Okay, so anyway, let's relate this more to the reading. So for some of you, you're realizing these individuals and these people, and for some of you, you're needing to let them go, because in fact, they hold you back. Everybody can heal themselves, right? But you have to choose to do that, So anyway, justice is coming in, because for some of you, these are like very long situations where you've been in it for far too long. For some of you, these situations come in alignment with you for you to try to heal each other, because there's some of you had soul contracts, but it's like, some of them, it's like you've learned your lesson. It's like sometimes you come in alignment with narcissists, like the narcissist empathic paradigm, but you have to, as an empath, you have to show how to reclaim your power and not give it away, right? So, and that's to teach you to get your strength and courage and all of that. So, but for some of these, it's like the love is fading, the contracts are done. So I got distracted by a man. It's time for change. Like, justice is here with the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to be like unlocking just these beautiful, like, abundant lives. Like, a lot of times when we learn these lessons and we level up, we have an amazing new like timeline, a new path available to us. But people can block them, right? The devil dispatches these agents out and will get these people hung up on you, and it's really to block you. And like I said, for some of you, there's this energy it's like somebody's like in competition, because it's like they know that if you level up, like, you're gonna leave them or they're gonna lose you. For a lot, like it's apparent too. For a lot of you, like, you've got like a toxic family member, and it's like they don't want you to do better than them, because it's wounding, right? It makes them feel as though like kind of they fail as a parent if you outshine them. And it's like they don't even realize that some of them that they're sabotaging you. You would think like, why would my parent not want me to succeed and do well in my life? But it's more they're afraid that you're going to see them as a failure, that you're going to leave them. It has to do with woundings, right? So for some of you, unfortunately, like, you do have to let go of a family member. And I'm not saying like, don't ever, like, I'll have to let you go, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. But no, there needs to be distance. Like, maybe you're somebody that, like, every single like day you call and check in. So every single time they're pulling on your energy and your vibrations down, or every single time like you have something exciting going on in your life and you go and tell them, they bring you down because they're not happy for you. Or maybe you have an amazing idea or a business idea or something you're wanting to start, and you go to your parent for validation, because that's what we like to do, right? But they in fact put you down because they don't, even though it could be an amazing idea. And that's something you got to learn to quit, is to stop looking for outside validation. Like, if you fail to do something, do it. Because a lot of times once you put it out there, and once you if people are jealous or envious or something will be said, and it's like once you put it out there, like, it loses its momentum. right? So it's like the universe loves like surprises, and let the universe surprise you, and it's very, very powerful when you are just co-creating with the universe and there's no other energies involved. That's why I love to do things in quiet. Like me and the universe, we got a lot of big plans. I've already seen it. They've already showed me being a seer of what I'm going to create, what I'm going to be building. And like, I know, like, it's a lot like I want to tell people, like, I would love to connect with high vibrational souls that I could talk about these and they could probably see them too. And I know that's coming. So I'm very excited, especially for the people I'm going to be building and working these with. But it's like I know that I don't have anybody on my level that I'm able to share these with. So it's just me and the universe, right? So anyway, that's why they keep showing me this. I'll give you that little hint. That's why that keeps coming out, because I don't let anybody. Nobody's going to take my dream. I know what I was sent here to do. I know I've had multiple missions, and I know that I may have had hang-ups, because you know what? I know that I'm a warrior, right? I know that I came here, and I actually said, put me in the front lines. Like, let me deal with these people that are holding these Jezebel spirits. Let me see if I can flip them to love. Let me see. So see, to me, it's like, I don't like to give up because I don't want the devil to win, but I've got to learn that sometimes I got to walk away, because I got to their heart space, but they're fully not going to learn till I walk away. And then they do. I still win. I still do. But it's like, it gave me so much cancer that I don't like to let people go. I don't. And then especially when they do come around, and I'm like, oh my God, I saved them. But I know that I got higher plans. I got higher soulmates. I got more of my love to give. I knew I was supposed to have many connections. And that's what's hard, is that, I love it when I see that people, I've seen people. And I do. But anyway, so it's a message here. Somebody, it's your time to go. Movement Chariot is here. It's a card of movement, taking charge and control of your life. So for some of you, you're really at a paradigm shift. New timelines are here, new contracts, new people. Major leveling up is happening here, and so that's the main message that I'm getting. It's very beautiful. So I'm going to upload this one as is. I'm going to be doing other readings. Feel free to take a look at any of the readings you feel guided to. Love and light to all of you. Bye.